much to ask for? Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
No soliciting. Do I need to call security? I'm really rather busy.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Let me know if you have any questions.
If you'll excuse me.
Private seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through us all.
Anything I can do for you?
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly. It is like
Hi there.
Significant
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around.
Overweight.
I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Appreciate the business.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
I've got places to be.
You ask me? All this stuff is legit. Take your time. I got all day. Look around. You see the big... Sometimes, but that's all. A lot of people will tell you it's the wood. But, hey, watch your back out there.
I know your type. The freewheeling space ace. Must be nice. Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
It's not as bad as everyone says. We should visit sometime.
Never a dull day. Something I can help you with. Phew. What I wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district.
You look like you need something. Yeah? What?
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
I've got limited resources. We're doing the best we can here. That's all.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there. Thanks for helping me out with this. I'm glad I can count on someone.
Finally saved up enough. I'm getting a Deimos.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Find a new home, a remote home filled with life and ideal performance. I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
That fall could have compromised your health.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be... I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be... Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every... Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we? Pleasure doing business. You mean besides providing a It's all in the name. Never a dull moment. I know some people do. Back to it, then.
Is there a type of weapon common?
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all of those sensors. I need all of the biosensors if the data is to be... So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Yes, it does feel good to be right, particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation. The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors. These findings are... Let's hope that... These findings are... alarming.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. We've had some... So really, Well, first things first. It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate, headquarters of the... Aegis? While we're separate, we do agent... Well, just because you're bringing it. As for why, you can ask. Take care.
Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch. That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Something to report? Yeah?
Thing about the trade business?
Junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Nice to meet you.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. That should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Well, you sure did your part. Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways. So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for... what? This was pretty low on the list of things I wanted to do today. I've got to see this through. Okay, I can do this.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Hi there. Howdy.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Then my disclaimer doesn't apply. And I hope we have... Please, let me know if I can assist you further. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Well, Ms. Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I'd do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and I've been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so... I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? Hey, I thought you were out there, you know, solving this.
Your file says you're a professor?
Howdy.
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? I think you'll agree, my rate. Why is that? Yeah, I hope so. I don't get it. The best crew doesn't come cheap. That's the best offer you're gonna get from me. Well then.
Hey there. You should be getting close. Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed.
We've agreed to work together on this. That's it, thanks.
Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. Adequately done. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
We'll have this solved in short order. However... Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first.
However, we agree that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
out there a lot, right? In space? Never turn.
Jumping from such a height is dangerous for your endoskeleton.
You know, I went to
Journalistic integrity at its finest. SSNN. So I got some last spacious shit, but then I realized, like tanks.
keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E, or
The Lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep Constellation waiting.
Working at the Office of Interstellar Affairs is honestly my dream job.
Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors. Let's hope that MAST takes these findings seriously. The data from the biosensors speak for itself.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. I've got some. You would love it, I guarantee. I made a deal with the hub, but it never showed up. Security got wind. I submitted all the... And really? I need to get my hands on that car. I really do. It's gonna... Before we... I am in no way. This is just one. And it... You, God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I'm obviously not expecting... I know a few things, but the cargo is how or why. Beyond that, no offense. Like I said, I submitted. I went and talked to a New Atlantis Security. Yeah, this is hardly a... Ah, well, ridiculous. Anyway. Well... See you around.
Good to see you. There's a huge... Trust me. Or maybe I... Until next time.
a diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visa.
Having a good one? Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries? Been up there, huh? Space?
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Not really sure. Whenever they get through their backlog, I guess. There a reason you're asking? Oh, security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory. So, you need some? Yeah, I can't really just let you in there. I hear you. I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me. Sorry, bud. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here, or else I'll have to call security. It's really not safe for civilians here. Watch for the engine blast, will ya? They'll pull you right over.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have a... outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep